Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Fanttik P10 Pro Mini Buffer and Polisher. Fanttik has a variety of portable battery tools, from screwdrivers to rotary cutters, that take advantage of their battery and electronics experience. That's why the P10 Pro here, which is a portable car polisher or a micro polisher, is a natural extension to that. It combines their existing user interfaces, motors, into a nice rotary tool with a little polishing tip for polishing different products around the house or car or bike. Packaging wise, you can see black and white color scheme, nice graphic of the actual tool right on the front, basic specs printed on it. And I'll go ahead and open this up and we'll just go over the full specs. Retail price on this is $110, but like with most Fanttik products, it's usually on sale, and right now it's $79.99. This has a 4,000 milliamp internal battery, so pretty powerful. And it's a pretty quiet tool as well, so under 65 decibel. You have 3 speed settings, and you can use this for polishing, buffing, or just general cleaning. It has USB Type-C charging, and both 2-inch and 3-inch pads to do different types of work. As far as what comes with it, you get this really nice waterproof case. You get the tool inside it, and this little plastic protector. Again, just a standard rotary tool. You have a bunch of pads, so you have sandpaper, you have polishing pads. You have this nice cleaning brush as well. So you can see a nylon cleaning brush. And then different shaped ones, cone shape, and then a tapered version as well. So you can see slightly tapered. And then you even have a bunch of spare pads. So the lighter orange ones are a little stiffer, and then the darker orange are for polishing. So you can see a nice description of all the tools, a user manual, and even a USB Type-C charging cable. Now let's take a look at the weight of the entire kit. So it's nice and portable, so you can see if I put everything on here, comes in at about 815 grams, so a little bit over 2 pounds. Visually, the Fanttik P10 Pro Mini looks very similar to Fanttik's other screwdrivers, like the S2 Pro Max or other rotary tools. You have the cylindrical body with the battery concealed on the inside, a simple rotary tool, so a motor on the inside that spins the outer portion, and a slick user interface that uses different colors. Has a similar MagnaStorm motor and a very intuitive color display here, as we've seen with the other products. You have a 4,000 milliamp battery on the inside, and the approximate size of this is about 8 inches long and 1.5 inches diameter, so you can see fairly big, but still easy enough to carry around and not that heavy. On the base, you have USB Type-C charging port on here, and then you can see it's a black plastic upper, it's a little glossy cover where the color display is, yellow Fanttik logo. You have this quick release chuck on the top to attach to different attachments, and then this light gray bottom piece, which is actually what you grab, so it's textured, and you rotate that to do the user interface. So no actual button, just a twist to use. Very simple to use again, so you just rotate it, low, medium, high, and you can see the color change on there. There's also a color indicator on the bottom, so that shows you the battery status. Will go green, orange, or red, down to flashing red when you're very low. So very simple to use, and the colors here just have a more intuitive display, so you don't have to look at the actual speed setting. You can see the color. Fanttik recommends the different speeds for different applications. If you're trying to take out scratches, you want to use the more aggressive pads with a rubbing compound and use that in low and medium, and then the higher mode would be used for polishing with the softer pad, the darker orange one for just polishing. And if you use the 3-inch pads, you can see it's 3 inches versus 2 inches. They also recommend using the medium or high speed, as the larger size of that requires a little bit more torque. You have quite a few attachments, and it's pretty cool. So they either have a 3-inch base, and you can see it just has a Velcro type attachment. So it just attaches very simply. You have sandpaper with different grits. You can see it's printed on there, 2,000, 5,000, which is great if you're doing headlights or something like that. Then you have just a bigger one, 3-inch one. And again, nice and sticky with a Velcro. You can use this for cleaning, and all of them use this quick release chuck, so you can see I pull back. This has a little lip on there. That releases the little knobs on here, so you rotate, let go, and you can see now it's on there nice and firm. And you can start working with it. So pretty simple and pretty intuitive to use, and it's nice to include so many different attachments with this, with the additional pads. You can also clean these pads, but over time they will wear down. So you want to wash them and dry them before you use it again. Now let's take a look at the buffer in action. Here we have a little mini die-cast car. So it's a 1/64 scale, and you can see with this polisher you can really get in there, unlike a bigger one. This is the 2-inch pad. They even have the 3-inch pad to get a little bit more surface area, but with the 2-inch one, it's great for these smaller sizes. So if you have something a little bit more fragile, smaller, or even tight corners, this makes a lot more sense. Very easy to adjust the speed and quiet as well, and you can see the results are very impressive. If you haven't polished something before, it can really bring out the shine, get rid of surface scratches, and depending on the compound you use, take out even deeper gouges. And if you have a clean surface, you can just use this for polishing. Here you can see a bike polish. So this is kind of a cool application, something you don't normally do, but since we're not a car channel, you can see it makes sense on the bike. If you really want to bring out the shine, this is a great way to do it. All those little pads are very easy to use, and you can get in those tight corners, and even the cone shape and other adapters will let you get between the seam stays and the fork. So very easy to use, something you really couldn't do with a bigger buffer. Of course, you can use it on your car and other things, but they include sandpaper and the cleaning pad. So it's just a simple rotary tool with tons of applications and pretty easy to use with the color interface. And the large batteries are not always charging it. And you can see the results are really impressive. So once it's clean, it really brings out the shine, gets rid of surface scratches, and makes your bike, car, whatever you're using it on look great. What we like about the buffer is very portable, it has an internal battery, and it's nice and lightweight. You also have that quick change adapter design with a lot of attachments included, so you could do sanding, buffing, polishing, and even cleaning all with the same tool. It also has a small size, which makes it easy to use in tighter areas. The main negative is the fact that the cylindrical design is not that ergonomic. The T-shape style buffer is a lot easier to use and would have been better in this application as well. Taking everything into account would give the P10 Pro Mini a 9.1 out of 10. It's a very compact and versatile tool. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.